Hey dolls. So I haven't uploaded a video in a hot minute, and this video is obviously very different from my wig reviews. Obviously, got no makeup on, definitely ain't got no wig on, y'all, and I'm looking real hairy. And hopefully my stash ain't showing, because if it is, I am not uploading this video. I don't even know why they call me a man. But yeah, so this video is obviously very different. But I just wanted to come on here and just share with you guys that I had COVID, and right now I'm in a isolation hotel. I don't know if you're state housing. Right now I'm in New York. So I'm in an isolation hotel. I'm here till Wednesday. Today's Monday. I'm so ready to go home. Oh my God. So I was diagnosed with COVID on the 7th, and your girl was in the hospital for 5 long days. And that was probably, I'm sorry. That was the most scariest experience I had in my life. I experienced all the scary symptoms: shortness of breath, my chest was killing me, elevated heart rate, I had a fever for 3 days straight, chills, body ache, headache, sinus pressure, everything except for the loss of taste, and I didn't have diarrhea, thank God. But yeah, and it was crazy because I had went out that night, and prior to that I was having these really bad headaches, and I was like, what is going on? And I normally don't get headaches like that unless like I'm like really hungry, or like, I don't know, maybe if I have something too salty. I was getting these crazy ass headaches, and I kept taking something and it was helping, but it would just help short term. So I thought, also have allergies. So sometimes if you have allergies, and sometimes like you'll get those sinus pressures, or sometimes your throat may be a little itchy, but then it goes away after a while, you know what I mean? So I kept having these really bad headaches. And I was having some like chest pain, but I was like, I don't know, it feels like my body trying to fight something, but I'm not too sure. So I ended up taking some NyQuil, and I woke up feeling fine the next day. And I was like, okay, I'm fine. Maybe it was just allergies. I don't know. Sinus pressure. I don't know. So I was feeling fine that day. I ended up going out that night and drinking, eating, feeling fine. As the night kept going on, you guys, my body, I just felt my body just like, I don't want to use the word breaking down, but I just felt my body just getting weaker and weaker, right? And I started to get really hot. Like I was so hot to the touch. Then I get really cold, and then my body was killing me. And then I was like, nah, I need to go home. So my friend was like, oh, you need to check your temp because you're feeling real hot. And I was like, oh no, I just think, I've been drinking a lot. And I was like, I'm just gonna go home. So I'm driving home. Something told me to go to the hospital. So at this time it was probably like 12 o'clock. And I hope the TV's not too loud. I think damn Jerry Spring is playing. Oh God. Hopefully it's not too loud. Should I turn it down? Let me turn it down, because I don't know if it's too loud, and I need y'all to hear. Oh shit. Yeah, and I got no bra on, so y'all see my titties hanging low and swinging low, then listen, it's that video, okay? So yeah, as the night kept going, I was feeling worse and worse. So as I'm driving home, I was coming from the Bronx, and I live in Queens. Not that that makes the story any different, but just to give you a bit synopsis of how far I had to drive, not feeling well. So I'm driving. I was like, something told me to go to the hospital. So I managed to get myself to the hospital. Mind you, I'm wearing heels, y'all. Gosh. Driving to the hospital. Hopefully I have a bug in my nose. Hopefully not. Anyway, so I was able to drive myself to the hospital, found parking, thank goodness, because I live in Queens and parking sucks where the hospital was. Found decent parking, go to the hospital. My oxygen kept dropping, so I was on the brink of passing out. My fever was 104. It was so bad. Get there, they was like, we're gonna admit you. Like, your heart rate's elevated, your oxygen is dropping, your fever was scorching. Test me for COVID, tested positive, and my at this point it was probably like 1 in the morning, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to call my mom and tell her I got COVID. I won't be coming home. And I was so scared to make that phone call because no mother wants to get that phone call in the middle of the night that their child's in a hospital and you can't visit them and they have COVID and they're not doing well. That was scary. Called my mom. Of course, she was scared, but she held it together and told me to relax. And, we prayed together, and my sister was on the phone, and, they was like, we're going to get through this. And so they had me on antibiotics. I was on a heart monitor. Thank goodness I wasn't on oxygen. They kept monitoring my oxygen level. My fever just kept having these fever spikes. They would not go down for 3 days. It was horrible. They had me on this COVID medication. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I'm gonna write it somewhere. And the purpose of that medication was to shorten the lifespan of the virus in your body, and also to prevent it from getting worse and attacking your lungs. Because, excuse me, sorry, and I'm not editing this video, so I don't care. Because obviously once the virus hits your lungs, it's harder to fight, right? Right now I'm still on steroids just to keep my lungs open. I barely have a cough. And it was really hard to sleep before, but my lungs is fine now. So I'm on steroids just to keep it open. They'll send me on blood thinners too, because COVID could also cause blood clots as well. I was on blood thinners. Anyway, so I was in there for 5 days, and thank God I was strong enough to leave. The doctors was like, wow, you're doing so well. So I was in there for 5 long days, and I've never prayed so hard in my life. When I say I was just thanking God, just the fact that giving me a second chance in life. There's so many people who has been diagnosed with COVID that didn't have a second chance, or is still fighting for their life. It still has residual effects from COVID. And the fact that God blessed me and is giving me a second chance, and I'm even able to make this video today, is a blessing. When I say I prayed so hard, man, I prayed for everyone on that floor. I prayed for the woman that I was sharing a room with. I was praying for the nurses. My grandmother also has COVID. My sister just got diagnosed with COVID. My family that my grandma lives with has COVID. And so I know that my mom, she's been going through it, and I've just been praying for her sanity and just keeping her healthy. Thank goodness she tested negative. But I've just been praying so hard for everyone. So after I was after they discharged me, like I said, they discharged me with some cough medicine, just to, suppress the cough. But I haven't been taking it because I don't have a cough like that. I rarely cough. But I still have the steroids I take to keep my lungs open. And tomorrow's my last dose, thank goodness. Then I'll be out of here on Wednesday, and I'm just so ready to hug my family. I haven't seen them since the 7th. We FaceTime every day. But I just want to hold my family. Like, I just want to be in my house. I just want to hold my family, and I just want to love on them. And one thing I want to say about COVID is that it just really, really just showed me that tomorrow is not promised. So live every day with intention. If it doesn't bring you happiness, don't do it. Don't compromise your happiness. If you want to do something that's gonna make you happy, or something you just want to do it. Do everything with intention, because I'm telling you, tomorrow can change in the blink of an eye, and you will never get today back. You will never get the last minute of your life back. So I'm telling y'all, this COVID scare just made me just want to love on the ones that's in my life, And if you're not bringing a value or happiness to my life, then deuces for real. I don't got time for you. But I'm just grateful that I'm just um, living my life. But yeah, so I'm in an isolation hotel. It's very restrictive here. Like, you dead cannot go out. They give you fresh air breaks. They give you 3 of them, morning, afternoon, and night. I didn't go out this morning because I didn't feel like it, but I'm definitely going to go out at 3 o'clock because I need some air. And then, yeah, and they give you breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It's a nice hotel too. At first I was like, oh my god, the hotel's gonna be sketchy, but it's a really nice hotel. Like, the bathrooms are marble bathrooms, really nice, and they're so sweet here, and they're so nice. So far I've had a pleasant experience. But yeah, so I'm just ready, honestly, just to detoxify my body. I'm ready to like do a big detox, okay? Even though medication is really good for you because it did help me, but my body needs nutrients from whole food, like food, okay? From vegetables, fruits. I'm just so ready to go to the health food store and just buy a whole bunch of like herbal teas and just I just need to eat raw. I need to eat clean. So I think I'm going to definitely vlog my post-COVID vegan diet. And I'm gonna do that for a month. I'm gonna do straight vegan for a month. And normally I eat very clean anyway because, as you guys probably already know, I did lose mad weight and because I was eating clean. And my definition of eating clean is not eating processed foods, is not eating a whole bunch of stuff that has gluten in it, not eating all this fake vegan food. I mean, eating whole real food, you know what I mean? Because I feel like a lot of people confuse vegan with just not eating meat, but all that fake meat is so bad for you guys. Please do your research on vegan food. But I'm excited to where my channel is gonna go. I'm going to vlog that. I'm going to make sure I do that every day, because when I get out of here on Wednesday, first thing smoking out, I'm out of here, okay? I'm going to go food shopping, or I might just order some stuff on like Instacart, some like vegan shit, and just a whole bunch of veggies and stuff like that. And I'm going to vlog my post-COVID diet just to really detoxify and rejuvenate and replenish my body, because that's very important to do. Just take care of yourself too, you know what I'm saying? And also in part with doing things with intentionally take care of yourself. A lot of time we just focus on making sure our hair look good, our nails, our makeup, our skin, but feeling good and taking care of yourself starts from the inside, and it flourishes out. So just make sure you guys take care of yourself too, because although COVID could affect anyone, whether you're healthy, not healthy, but the most healthy that you are, the best chances you have to beat this thing, because this thing is a piece of shit, okay? And just really take care of yourself. I just want to like I said, COVID, I'm going to do what I want to do on my channel. I'm not going to give a fuck about the views. I need to stop cursing because I probably won't be able to monetize if I keep cursing. But I'm not going to be so fixated on the views. If you want to watch it, if you want to comment, subscribe, support, whatever, do you. Thank for the support. If you don't, deuces. Also, I'm going to do a lot of changes with my wigs as well. I know currently right now I do resell my wigs, so make sure you guys check out my wig stash. I'm going to elevate the website in a couple of weeks. Paying for a website right now, okay? So I'm going to upload a new platform to sell my wigs. Right now I have a ghetto setup. Just please be patient with me, guys, because the girl ain't paying for a website right now. So if you choose to buy a wig, you still have to like send me an email and I'll give you the directions on how to purchase a wig. But I'm going to elevate my whole brand where you guys could buy directly from the site. You don't have to like, you know, email me, just buy, da da da, and then boom, you're done, okay? give your girl some time so I get my coins up, okay, so I can do that. But yeah, just thanks for rocking with me, and I love you guys. And yeah, and God is good. Live your life with intention. Love all the ones that's in your life. People who's not adding any value or happiness, chuck the deuces, okay? Do things for you, boo. Do things that make you happy. If it ain't bringing a smile to your face, don't do it, okay? Don't do it. But yeah, so I'm excited to go home, shave this stash, do my eyebrows, pluck my chin hairs, give me a nice facial, do my feet, give me a nice gel polish, you know, so I can feel good. But yeah, you guys, I'm excited for the future. I'm so excited. Like, I'm so excited to elevate my channel. I'm excited to take you guys on this newfound journey with me. I'm just excited to live life. And I love you guys. And I love the support. And I'll see you dolls back in the next one. Stay safe, y'all.